Look at this absolute squadron of legends ready to take on some oversized bird. Ladies and gents, we are back with Dicerz Balfk Episode 5, bossing in modern old school RuneScape but using an old as fudge guide. In this installment of Dicerz Balfk, we will be doing KREE'ARRA, the Armadyl God Wars dungeon boss thingy. And the old as fudge guide we will be using is what I believe to be the very first full-blown God Wars dungeon guide. It was made on Zybez or 2007 rshelp.com. It came out in 2007 on the 5th of September, about a week after God Wars actually came out, and it has details on how to defeat every single boss. It also has a bunch of other random information that's quite useful if you've never been before. But the part we care about is KREE'ARRA. That's a cool picture of KREE'ARRA, by the way. Sponsor time, Raid, Shadow Legends. We're back, get real and raw in this dark and epic, awesome fantasy game. Raid Shadow Legends will take you to the world of dark fantasy and realism. True story, by the way. I was hanging out with my friend and we were having a few drinks in his house, and then his brother turned up and invited a bunch of his friends, and so it became like this kind of small gathering of having drinks. And seriously, no joke, a bunch of them whip out their phones and start playing Raid Shadow Legends. It went from being this kind of quiet, a bit boring, having a few drinks, maybe going home after a couple of pints, into a Raid Shadow Legends party. We had a banging time partying all night on Raid Shadow Legends, and it's a party you're invited to. So don't sit there alone on your computer like a degenerate. Download Raid Shadow Legends right now. It's free. What are you waiting for? And now you can play Raid on both mobile and now your desktop. The game is cross-device, so with the same login details, you can play on either mobile or your PC. You can play it whenever you want, you can play it however you want. The graphics are fantastic on mobile, and that's no different for the PC version of the game. So what are you waiting for? Click on the special links in the description. If you're a new player, you'll get 100,000 silver for free alongside a free champion, Hex Weaver. These new rewards are only relevant for the next 30 days, and all this treasure will be waiting for you here. Thanks Raid Shadow Legends for sponsoring this video. And for a guide that's over 12 years old, you could still use this and be successful at the boss. It's actually pretty good. Thanks Rashdan. But the part we care about the most is the gear setups. It recommends Carol's or Dragonhide, a rune crossbow, ruby or diamond bolts, holy or unholy book, probably unholy would be the best option, Archer's Ring, Ring of Wealth, Ring of Life, Armadyl Pendant, and a Fire Cape, Skill Cape, Sarah Cape, or Ava's Accumulator. Probably the Ava's Accumulator is what I'll be bringing. And I won't be going alone. Although the guide suggests bringing 10 or more people, I'm going to start off smaller. I'm going to get one person and we're going to duo Arma. Hey Buck, do you want to go do Arma God Wars dungeon?
No.
Now that we have our eager participant, it's time to gear up and do this Dicerz Balfk KREE'ARRA edition. I need an Armadyl pendant so the Armadyl monsters don't aggro onto me. I don't have one of them in the bank. I didn't even know this item was a thing that existed in RuneScape, so I'm gonna have to go get one. It's found in a cave that's related to the Temple of Ikov quest.
But dude, that quest was all about the Staff of Armadyl. Zamorak stabbed Zaros with it and became a god.
Is this a wilderness,
No.
dude?
What? No.
Okay, I saw a skull. I fell into lava. Did I go the wrong way? Wait.
You must have.
I got it. Now we're ready to get a gear set up, but I don't really like the idea of just picking all the best items in this list and equipping them. So what I like to do with these videos is pretend that it's actually back then. We don't have access to the gear that this monster unlocks because we're too poor to buy it. We're too poor to buy all of the best gear. Maybe we'll have one or two pieces. So I've given us a budget of 1.5 million GP each to do this boss.
If you use the unholy book, you have to pretend you use 811k then.
And these are the gear setups we ended up with: both Black Dragonhide top, Carol's skirt, Unholy Book, Rune crossbow with Diamond Bolts E, and different helmets. But all within the budget. You know what I'm whipping out to make it even better? Hand boots. We're gonna kill 40 of these guys?
Yep.
Oh my god. This one's a woman, it's just wearing like a codpiece. It's hot. That's one thick bird. 40 KC finally. After over 20 minutes of getting KC, we're finally entering KREE'ARRA's lair and we're gonna blast him. Our strategy was to run into the corner, blast until Big Bird fell, then blast the small birds, rinse and repeat. 1 kill, 2 kill, 3 kill, 4. We spent more time outside this door. We actually did spend more time outside the door. We only got 5 KC here inside and it only took about 50 minutes, and outside we spent about 20 minutes getting kill count. We actually spent more time outside. It wasn't a very good duo trip, let's be honest. Oh, I made more money than you, I win. I'll win the competition. I guess it just gives you 4K technically if we want to split 50-50. We didn't do well with only 2 people, so I've assembled a crack squadron fire team elite crew consisting of Pink, Dylan, Buck, and Folk. And because there is now 5 of us, the budget is lowered to 1 million GP instead of 1.5 mil.
You said we could wear the same thing before.
Yeah, but that's cheating now. You gotta lose 500k buck.
Wait, who's this quit snaking guy? He's just chilling. Hey man, that isn't in the budget. I quite like the budget system. Although we're all wearing very similar things, we all still look quite unique.
Everybody's making a mad dash for it.
Run!
Pink, you forgot your armor item.
For the funnest part of the video, we've got to kill 40 aviancies.
This is not going to be fun, is it? This is going to be the worst part.
I'm done, guys. Now we wait. I think we should find maybe a free world. Then I'll pile onto there. Wait for Pink. I found one. World 520. Okay, someone go first. Four, go first.
No.
And you get into the corner. Get into the corner. And this is the boss, guys. We're all just stood in the corner. And we just range them. We're hitting we're doing no damage.
Yeah, this is terrible, mate.
He's eating a Kit Kat.
I'm actually eating a lint.
Oh.
All reply's crap.
The lint's not crap. What are you talking about?
It is. It's like...
Are you having an absolute
You
stroke?
advertise it like it's the best thing ever. And you
It's
have
tasty,
it, like,
though. You can't deny that it's not tasty chocolate.
Not really. I think
You're a
Capri's is honestly better.
Despicable human being.
Wait, are those fake wings? They're
Wait,
strapped on.
He's using strap-ons. He's using strap-on wings. Oh, God shot. 150k. We got it. I got it. I'm logging out. I'll see you later. That ended up being the best drop we would get during the whole trip. We done about 40kc or so, and we got nothing. This 5-man trip was a lot less tedious, still boring as hell. We made about 100k each. There's only one thing left to do, and that's start a YouTube live stream and get the boys. Look at this absolute squadron of legends ready to take on some oversized bird. Sadly, no matter how many people you have doing armor, it doesn't matter because you can't see them. Everyone's trapped in the corner until it dies, then everyone comes out and it looks a little bit cooler, but it's not very cinematic sitting in that corner. When you're making videos, it's all about having something pleasing for people's eyeballs, so when they're watching it, they don't click off the video. And honestly, everyone standing in the corner just doesn't cut it. So I banned it. No one's allowed to stand in the corner anymore. Everyone has to tank Arma, shoving them around with its special moves. Okay, Arma without any corner hiding looks incredible. Look at all those tornadoes blasting every single person in the room. Although seeing this makes me worry about our flash mob section because, as you know in Dicerz Balk videos, we like to flash mob people and do some weird stuff, innocent stuff, not actually crash them and ruin their trip or whatever. But it's going to be pretty difficult with those huge whirlwind attacks. But we're going to try anyway. As you can see on the ground, we've already been practicing our this shape of logging into people. If we log into a world and Arma's already there, I think we're screwed though. So we just have to cross our fingers and hope for the best. In previous Dicerz Balk videos, we've featured the D-Long Boys, the squadron of units that show up with dragon longswords to slay any boss we're doing, and it looks incredible. And when we crash, in quotation marks crash because we're not really crashing them again, when we crash people with D-Longs and looking goofy, it's funny. But Arma you can't attack with dragon longs, so we have to come up with something different. I have employed the U-Long Boys. Wait, what the oh my, Arma spawned, 57, almost died! Almost got one shot, holy crap. I was recording too long. That was a close one. I found a world. You long boys assemble. Let's see what they say. Let's try and get a funny reaction. Everyone's gonna log in with dragon longswords. What's it gonna look like? There's Grunch. Lol. Okay, so far so good. He's laughing. Grunch is... Okay, all the boys are logging in. Looking fantastic. Look at all those U-Longbows, man. He loves it. See, you log in looking goofy, people laugh. That's what it's all about. Unfortunately, we didn't bring arrows for our longbows. didn't bring arrows for our yew longbows, so we can't look cool and all fight Arma in our yew longbows, which defeats the entire purpose. And to further encourage the disappointment, hopping worlds on Arma isn't very easy, and when you do hop into a new world, not everyone can pray in time to block the incoming range attack, and that can one-shot you if you don't pray against it, as you almost seen happen to me earlier when I was recording that clip. Then it took me out the orb, almost got, which means every time we did hop, we ended up losing a handful of people. So our army of yew longboys would deplete further and further until eventually there was very little left. The action of hopping around worlds and making random bossers or PVMers laugh because we all turned up in stupid gear didn't really work out very well this time. In fact, we ended up just actually annoying them, because we would have to kill Arma with something that wasn't our goofy yew longbow, sometimes taking the kill off them just to keep ourselves alive so we could continue hopping. So we ended up just crashing people legit, which isn't very good. So the yew longboy dream, it's dead. Out with the new, in with the old. The D long boys are gonna be back, not the yew long boys. The yew long boys are dead. Long live the D long boys doing Arma in a Bimosaurus Balf. It was certainly an experience, not a very good one to be honest. No one likes doing Arma, and it didn't suit this video theme very well, but I hope you enjoyed regardless. Thank you, good night. Shout out to all the gold trimmed red party hat YouTube channel members: Dakota K, Nemo M, White Fox, Deranged, Tamishi, Adam K, Mitchell H, Mr. Granley, Rough Giraffes, Vicken, and the Bearded Jake. Much appreciated for the support, and all the other channel members and all the new channel members, thank you very much. If you enjoyed the video or enjoyed the channel, consider checking out these end cards here. There's a merch store where you can buy some t-shirts. I'm hoping to get a mug up there soon. People were asking for a mug. Sure, I'd like to drink coffee out of a Dicerz branded mug. Why not? Subscribe, check out the playlist for more Dicerz RS videos, and the second channel.